What happened was that South Korean lawmakers called an emergency meeting. In addition, a 22-year-old Cambodian student was reported to have visited Cambodia, but ended up dead by a scammer gang. In addition to finding the truth about this matter, we also need to help the approximately 80 Koreans who were trapped inside and have not been contacted. I believe it's in the scammers right here. This is something that must be praised for the Korean parliament, which has shown cooperation between the government and opposition parties to help the people. If compared to Thailand, the government works and the opposition is stuck on every issue. Korea will send its own troops tomorrow. Now, a Korean YouTuber has already traveled ahead and live-streamed that this area is a scammer center, while the Cambodian government has denied receiving any coordination information. They have denied it every time. It is shameful for Cambodian police to have to let police from other countries solve cases in their own country. Cambodian authorities have announced that 2 suspects, one of whom is Chinese, have been arrested after online evidence was found. If Cambodian police are doing their job, why did Korea intervene? South Korean media reported that from the beginning of 2015 until July, a total of 252 South Koreans were kidnapped and forced into scamming in Cambodia. This is a significant increase from the previous 2 years, with 252 cases in 2023 to 2024. These figures are based on South Korean government statistics. Furthermore, South Koreans have died in scam centers, suffering from injuries and bruises. Amnesty International has revealed that Cambodia has more than 50 scam centers nationwide, operating outside the law, often as gang-run jurisdiction. On September 18, 2025, the Korea Herald reported that the body of a South Korean man was found near a scam center in Cambodia. The man's body was wrapped in a blanket and a plastic bag. His face was swollen and bruised, suggesting he may have been beaten to death. Cambodian authorities discovered the body in mid-August in Kampot province. His body was stuffed into a large trash can, like the other victims. One of the 2 victims was a South Korean man named Park. South Korean media outlet MBC reported that a woman in her 20 or 30 years was recently rescued from captivity in Cambodia. She said at least 13 other Koreans remain held in the same building. The Korean woman said she was lured away under the pretense of high-paying jobs. But later, after going to meet Korean-speaking Cambodians, she was kidnapped, put in a car, robbed of 18 million won, about 12,640 USD, from her bank account, and beaten and tortured for days until she could barely walk. Of course, the tea-burning government is aware of this, but turns a blind eye to the transnational crime problem. Insider rumors suggest that the Hun Sen family receives a maximum of 30% of the profits from scammers. Cambodia's opposition leader has reportedly said Hun Sen earns more than $19 billion a year from scammers. For many countries that think Cambodia is pitiful and poor, I would like you to look at the leadership that has governed for 40 years, but has changed the country from a country of civil war to a country of cybercrime. For Korea, this is just one of the countries. The next part will introduce other countries.